guys? Skylar Holden here with Possum Creek Outdoors. This is our very first video on YouTube. We're going to be sharing some hunting and fishing videos over the next few months. Today, as you can see, we're snowed in here, so we're going to be doing a European mount that I've had saved up. I've got one of my good buddies, Jordan Bennett, coming over here in just a bit. He's supposed to be bringing an 8-point that he killed a few days ago. But we're going to get started. The first thing we got to do here is fill up this pot of water and get it boiling, and we will be right back. Alright guys, we got our water boiling, and I was just going to go over a few things with you before we put it in the pot. So I like to cut the majority of the skin off before I get started. This is not a necessity. You can boil it actually with the skin on, but I just feel that it makes, whenever I take it out and start pressure washing it, it's much easier just to get this meat off than it is to get all the fur and everything off. This is kind of hard, so I didn't really fight with that. Alright, so put it in the pot. Whenever I put it in the pot, genuinely, I want to try to not get the horns in the water if possible, which that's nearly impossible most of the time. But if you get as little horn in the water as possible, that's less you have to fix. After we boil this, pressure wash it, bleach it, we'll come in and fix the bases and recolor all of them to make it match the rest of the horns. But whenever I put it in the boiling water, I just want to put it in as far as possible where the head is underwater, but as little horn as possible is in there. And you can put multiple heads in here at one time. You know, I try not to do more than 2 just because the water gets so nasty and it starts boiling out. But we're gonna let this sit here for about an hour and let all of it get soft. And then I'll see you guys back whenever we break out the pressure washer and take all the meat off. All right guys, this is kind of our finished product. Whenever we get done boiling, you can actually boil these things until all of it turns loose and melts off. But we're going to pressure wash the rest off. We've got Jordan's deer still in the bowl. Whenever we get done with this one, we'll pull it out and finish his. Alright guys, so this is our finished product here after we've got them out of the bowl and we've pressure washed them. You may have still a little bit of ligaments or cartilage left on them. Typically the bleach takes care of that. So at this point we're going to dunk them in the bleach and leave it in here for about 24 hours. You want to try not to get your horns in there as much as possible. We've got some stain. We're going to go back and fix the horns, you know, after the fact. But like I said, the more work you do beforehand, the less you have to do afterwards. So at this point, we're going to put them in the bleach and get them set and let them set for 24 hours, and we'll see y'all back tomorrow. Thanks. All right, guys, so we just got these bad boys out of the bleach bath. They turned out pretty good. I was going to make a video of them coming out of the bath, but because it's so cold outside, all the bleach foamed up and it was just really messy, so I pulled them out before I brought them in the house. As you can see, you know, we got a little bleach on the bottom of the antlers here. I've got some provincial wood stain. I don't think that's going to be dark enough. I think I'm going to have to go back and get like some dark walnut or ebony, something of that nature, but I'm going to try this first. So what you want to do when you bring them in, wash everything off really, really good, get all the bleach off of it, and then set them out. I usually let them dry for about an hour, let it get good and dry, and then I'll come back in and I'll fix the bottom of these antlers and try to make it look as natural as possible. But as you can see, that thing turned out super white, looks super good. This one as well turned out really well. Not really bad right here. I'm gonna have to come in and clean this up and fix it, but I will once I get these done, I'll post a video and show y'all the finished product. I ordered some pedestals off of Amazon. They're like 20 bucks for a 2-pack. They come with a stand-up pedestal and one that mounts on the wall. You can do it either way, so they're pretty nice. You can stain those as well, but I'll see y'all back here in just a little bit. Alright guys, so just gonna wrap this up real quick. So we finished washing the horns off and came in and done the dye. The provincial ended up being perfect. It matched pretty well. So this is the finished product. We just went in and recolored all these bases and it blended pretty well. If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe, share with your buddies, and hopefully we can share some more videos with y'all here in the near future. Thank you.